everybody, welcome back to my channel and I hope you're doing well. Hello if you're new here. Thank you for clicking on this video and I hope you enjoy. Today I wanted to show you my highlight and contour routine. So while I was getting ready this morning I thought I may as well just film it whilst I'm doing it. This is just an everyday look. This is just how I do my highlight and contour. I have been asked a few times just what kind of products I use, etc. So I thought I would show you what I use. It's super simple. They're all mainly like from Superdrug and Boots, but I do like a glowy look. Yeah, so let's just get on into it and I hope you enjoy the video, so let's go. Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing my highlight and contour. So at the minute I've only got on some foundation, eyeliner, eyebrows and mascara and some chapstick. So I'm just going to go on ahead and continue with my makeup and show you what I would do for the rest of my base. If I'm looking over here, it's because my mirror is over here. I hope that's not too distracting. But I use this Lasting Perfection concealer. These are just from Superdrug and they're really good. I mix the two of these together. So this one is from Revolution. So this one's actually almost finished. But I put this under my eye. So on my face at the minute I don't have any powders. I just have my foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible in 140 Golden Beige, which is one of my favorites. So I put this down here. Here. This one is nearly finished, so I'm going to be using more of this one. I do really like to conceal quite a bit, so I go all the way up and I make a bit of a triangle. To my forehead. So I actually like to let my concealer sit for a few minutes. I think if you let it sit, it gets a bit thicker and it's more opaque on the skin. So what I like to use now is this. I just got this from Amazon. You can get it from Rimmel. Makeup here. You can get it, it's Rimmel. So it's a two-sided. One is a contour stick and one is a highlight. So I don't use the highlight stick. You can see I have loads of that left. I find it quite difficult to blend. But this, I use the contour stick and I just go underneath here. So I would do this when I have the concealer setting. So this is super quick. I go under my chin, down the sides of my nose, and it looks a bit like that. It's a bit crazy. Then what I do is I take my beauty blender and I start with a concealer and I just blend in the concealer. So this is just a damp sponge and I just press in all the concealer first. So you can see it actually makes it very opaque and it's like quite thick. So I do that, I push in this and then I go in and I use like a pattern motion with the bronzer. So look how quickly that dissolves into the skin, which is really nice. Just blend this bit in. And then I like to go down my chin, just so it all blends in with the neck. So you can see it gives a bit of a shadow here and a shadow here. Go in with this highlight before I bake. So I like to just dot it here quickly before this sets. So this is the Barry M Liquid Chrome. This is a gorgeous highlight and I just dab that in like this with my fingers. What I like to use is the Fenty, it's so messy, Fenty Pro Filter powder in the shade Butter. So the way I use this, it comes in like a big pot like this, is I like to take this side of the blender. So this is what I use to dot in the concealer and the highlight, etc. And I use this side here, this pointy side, and I just like to bake. So where we've created that bit of a darker shadow on the cheekbone like this. Then for me, I like to just set the foundation and products on the forehead on there. So I leave it like this for like 30 seconds or so whilst I then just move around. So what I then do is I get my bronzer. So these L'Oreal products are some of my fave. This is Back to Bronze bronzer and then this is Life's a Peach blush. So what I like to do while this is setting is use my bronzer. So I use it on this flat brush. This is from BH Cosmetics, but you can use any brush. But this is a flat brush, so I like to just dab this in. And then because of the shape of this brush, it perfectly fits right in the middle of that blend. So as you can see here, I've got the bake set in there and there, and I'm just dabbing this in here in the middle. You can see it's quite dark there, and then it's time to brush off. So I use this brush. This is just it's actually Olivia Hale from Home Bargains. It's a really good brush. It's just a big brush. So I just sweep off. That Fenty powder. Not sure if you can see on the camera, but it goes right into your pores, so it kind of makes it like a filter. Like she says, it is a filler product, but it just blends in like that. So then I like to take my blush, which is Life's a Peach by L'Oreal, and I use this one. This is also just from BH Cosmetics, but where I put my blush, I like to just go up a bit from the apples and go here. So I don't like to put it here. I like to lift the face, so I tend to start my blush a bit higher. Step I like to do is, if I'm doing like eyeshadow or anything, I take this liquid chrome and I just dot it on my finger, and I like to just go underneath the brow. Like, look how shiny that is. Underneath the brow, and I just gently like shape the brow. Can you see it just adds a bit of a glow to the underneath of your brow? So this is just another simple step. You don't need to do that, but I feel like it just adds more definition to the face. So yeah, that adds some glow under there. Please excuse my hair, I haven't done it yet. My Benefit highlighter. This is one of my favorites. It's Cookie by Benefit. It's a bit of a pinky rose gold shade. So what I like to do is I just tap the edge of this brush like so, and then brush on the highlight like that. It's a really glowy shade. I go down the nose there, and sometimes I just use the rest of it up the top. So yeah, I want even more glow. I use this from Benefit. It's their highbrow, but I just put it in the inner corners of my eyes, just to add a bit of a glow on the inner corner. Pretty much is the face. What I do to set is I use this e.l.f. setting spray. I'm running low on this as well, but I'll just spray a bit on. So that's the e.l.f. setting spray, and then I go over with my sponge and just push in all the products, because I find sometimes with setting sprays they can leave droplets on your face, so they can leave like circles wherever the product has landed. So I just like to dot that in like this, and that's really it. I'm going to finish off just with a gloss. So I love these butter glosses from NYX. This is in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie, and this is just a pink gloss. So that is my contour and highlight. Super easy, super quick. Yeah. So that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching my contour and highlight routine. I do get a couple questions asking what I use, so I hope you enjoy. These are all like drugstore products, mainly bar the highlighter, but like I said, the Barry M highlight and liquid gold is just as good. So give that a go. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and I'll speak to y'all soon.